Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Unique, and y'all, we is finna talk about something so serious, so sensitive, but I want to talk about it. So y'all, my battery died, and I had it. My son was asking me something. I'm not gonna cry on camera, but what I am going to say is it takes a village to raise these children. And when I say village, I mean anybody that comes in contact with our children that's supposed to have their best interests at heart. We're talking about doctors, family, school teachers, daycare workers, psychiatrists, everybody, because at the end of the day, parenthood is a hood that I tell anybody, don't rush into parenthood. Don't do it. If you have the ability to wait. Make sure you are healed from your childhood trauma. Make sure you got your depression under control, your anxiety under control. Make sure you is ready to enter this hood alone, because I'm talking about both. We're talking about motherhood and fatherhood. You have to be prepared to be in this hood alone with you and your child or your kids, because sometimes you do enter this hood 20 deep as a squad, as a village, but that could dismantle, and it just be you and your kids or you and your child, and you got to be ready for that day just in case it ever happen. Because a lot of people enter this hood with a fairy tale, like yeah, I got everybody standing behind me. I got mom, dad, grandma, auntie, cousins, baby daddy, my husband, my wife. We a team. We got this, and that's great. But always have that thought to where it just may be you and your babies. That's it. That's it, because that's the reality of it. Because let's just speak on it. A lot of time, relationships fail once we enter into parenthood. Because parenthood is not a hood that you want to into unprepared mentally. Because financially, you're going to get by. But it's the mentally that is the part of parenthood that nobody talks about. It's more to parenthood than a baby shower, gender reveals, and taking maternity pictures. It's more than that. Don't have social media having y'all food, because that's all you get to see. You'll see all the celebrities pregnant, doing good, but you hardly ever see celebrities talking about postpartum depression until months later, years later, about what they went through. Because depression don't discriminate. Depression don't care what your bank account look like, what your house look like, what kind of car you drive, how many people you got supporting you. Depression will hit you hard, and you need to be able to speak up and say, I need help. The emotions that I'm feeling is not normal. I need help. And you need to be able to say that early. You know how many parents that go through postpartum depression and don't never speak about it because they fear of someone judging them. They fear of someone looking down upon them. Because when it comes down to parenthood, it affects everyone. Whether you're a parent or not, it affects everyone. Because at the end of the day, like this saying has been saying for so long, children are our future. Because now we're going to have so many damaged children growing up because their parents didn't have the ability to speak up and say, I need help. So when they grow up to be unloved, don't know how to love, they're going to feel like it's normal because that's all they know. Until they come across somebody to say, hey, this not normal. I don't know how you was raised, but baby, you need some help. So we need to start saying, hey, it's okay. I validate those feelings you are having. I'm not saying that it's normal, but we're going to normalize mothers feeling this way so we're able to help them and have the best interest at heart of helping them, because we have too many mothers that needs to be healed from childhood trauma and their prior depression and anxiety that they had prior to parenthood, to help them so they're able to love and receive love unconditionally when it comes down to this parenthood. Because nobody wants to talk about how hard parenthood is. Parenthood is difficult, and it's not for the weak. Like, this is something you have to deal with for a lifetime. A lifetime. Once you enter into parenthood, you cannot get out. You will become a parent. You will be a parent till the day you die. That's why now, to my sister with no kids, to my nieces, to my young adults, I stress, it's more to being a mother, a father, than paternity pictures, than a baby shower, a gender reveal. This is a lifetime situation that you have to be committed to. And I feel like it's the most difficult hood to be in, because everybody's situation is different. Everybody's children are different. And that's why I don't really like to speak on other people and how they raise their children, because at the end of the day, as a mother, I may be able to teach my children 7 plus 3 equals 10, but this mother has to say, no, 6 plus 4 is 10. Now, she do things differently in her household, but we get the same results. And because children is so unique and different, what works for one child may not work for that child, and what works for that child may not work for this child. And we have to be able to know and be able to seek advice from others. Say, hey, I'm trying this method. It's not working out. What you're doing, let me see if what you're doing could help my child. And as a parent, you have to be open to open criticism when it comes down to these children, because what you're doing may not be wrong, but then again, another parent may have an easier route that may be helping you, because with today's generation, you can't tell a parent nothing about their child. But like I just stated, the children are the children of the future. So we're trying to raise mentally stable children, children that have received properly love, children that know how to show properly love, children that can become successful mentally, financially in their future. So we know that the next generation coming up will be just as successful. We have to normalize getting our parents' help without judging them, without critiquing them, to making them feel worse than what they're already feeling. Because when you see this Facebook thread, it's so many parents that's feeling this way and is scared to speak out because they feel like other people is going to judge them. Because even if you're not a parent, we're talking about our new generation that's coming about. And if these women had the courage to speak out about how they're feeling, how many more parents is feeling this way, that's afraid to speak out and say, I need help? How do we properly help them? How do we get them the help they need without them feeling judged or too overwhelmed to even ask for help? And if you have the ability to step in to help your family, your loved ones, and your friends, I'm not saying to allow them to use you, but if you have the weekend off and you know and you don't got too much planned, it's okay to say, hey, cuz, you need me to watch the kids for the weekend while you get a break? Hey, cuz, how may I help you? You know, you had the worst work week this week. You need help tidying up the house. You don't want me to come over and help you meal prep for the week. Maybe they don't know about meal prep and say, hey, cuz, you know, if you get your meals together on the weekend and get the kids involved, you know, during the week, you don't really got to come home and cook so many meals. It's already pre-made up. You know, like, entering into parenthood, you learn so much. It's not really a right or wrong way to parent. I take that back. It is a wrong way to parent. But y'all get what I'm trying to say. Like, every household does things differently. But, like, how do we come together to get these people help? Like, this here, and this is why I'm so quick to say, now, I speak for the black community, but I say this, get professional help if you need it. The stigma in the black community is if you seek professional help, you crazy. Lord, don't tell them you're taking medication for your depression and anxiety, or now you're taking crazy pills. The family look down upon you like you weak. Like, oh, you need to go get help. Oh, you need to pray more. Oh my goodness, we ain't even gonna get to prayer. But if you ain't praying, and if you ain't just drowning, you're weak and you need to pray more. But honey, if you need to seek professional help, do so. Get the help you need, because these same people that's trying to talk down upon you and that's calling you crazy, you'll be surprised what they endure behind closed doors. Do what you have to do for you, and fuck what anybody have to say negative about you. You're gonna be the best you can be. So be the best you can be. If that means you seeking a therapist to vent to hear it out, or get some better ways to doing the things that you're doing so you're no longer in that mentality or that mind state, get help. Fuck your family and your friends that try to look down upon you. Fuck them and tell them I said it. Fuck you, and Unique said fuck you too. Tell them to go to hell with gasoline draws on. Because if you need help, go get the help you need. Cause them be the same motherfuckers be at your funeral. Oh, I did this and I did that. Bitch, you ain't doing you fuck thing but try to judge another mother. Try to be, oh, I don't know, understand what caused her to come to this breaking point. Because more than likely it be motherfucking family. It be family. It do. We're going to call it for like it is in the black community. It be family be the quickest ones to judge you. Because sometimes your circle be outside motherfuckers who don't even know nothing about you. Them be the ones that love you and can show you and tell you some things. Because family be so quick to judge. Like, we don't got the same bloodline running through us. Like, bitch, if I got trauma, you got trauma too. But you too afraid to address your trauma. You rather sit around here depressed and think you doing it all when you know you need just as much help as I do. But we ain't gonna go there because that's a different topic. But we're gonna stay on topic, y'all. But at the end of the day, if you need to seek professional help, seek it. Try to grow you a village that's trustworthy, that you can trust around your children, that you trust to vent to. Because, you know, as a parent, you don't know it all. And raising children, it's like a lifetime thing to do, even when they're grown. Some kids come back home. Some kids have to ask you for advice about this. Mom, Dad, this. You know, it's a learning hood. Like, you know, a lot of people say, you know, the newborn stage is sometimes the hardest. But what about them bad middle schoolers that's starting to smell themselves? What about them bad, terrible high schoolers that think they grown and want to be grown, but you know they ain't grown? Like, every stage of a child is a difficult stage to some. And we have to be willing to say, hey, I need help. Or, what do you think I should do? Without feeling judged, because as I'm going to tell y'all, and I'm going to always tell y'all, parenthood is one of the worst hoods you could enter if you're not mentally prepared. Because you can have it all in that bank account. You can have the biggest of the biggest house. the best of the best car. But if you're not ready here, we talking about a lifetime of difficulties coping that you have into parenthood, because there's no way out. It's no way out. Once you're in, you are in. And y'all, this is the end of this video. I've been talking y'all ears off for the longest, but I'm gonna end off this video by saying, like I said, all of my videos, excuses are only good for those who use them. You could do anything in life that you want to do. Only you is stopping you. And with that being said, I'll see you all in another video. Deuces.